Yeah, today, no, I didn't.
Good evening, folks. I'm Jeremy Marcotte, and I'm with GEET Fits, and I am out here at the Tesla Tech Conference in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And sitting to my side here is the one, the only David Pantone, Paul Pantone's son. He is with GeetInternational.com, and we have one gentleman over here by the name of Josh.
How's it going?
He's an 18-year-old guy who's looking for efficiency and everything else. So what we're going to do today is run Big Red. What you can see in there right now is beer. That's Shock Top, I believe it is.
That's correct.
Shock Top. David's probably going to be pissed off, but I'm going to pour some of this in there too after I have a sip. Alright, I'm not going to pour a lot, but just, you know. Yeah. Alright, so that's not a lot.
Is that about 6 ounces?
I don't know.
4 ounces?
But we've got, that right there is all beer. So now we're going to pour some gas in this thing and get it fired up. Alright, I think that'll do. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, 50-50-ish.
Yeah, looks like the gas is floating on top, which is gonna happen because gas is lighter than water, or in this case, beer. Gotta put this thing back on. This is my first time running Big Red. I'm gonna enjoy doing this. All right. Hello, Ant. You wanna hold this? Okay, so how does this thing work? We're going to be giving a presentation on this tomorrow. Josh, this is the first time you've seen this run. Okay, so you got your fuel tank here, which is our bubbler jar. Not the most efficient means by any, but it gets the point across. Vapors come up the tube, go inside. There's a pipe inside of this pipe with a rod in the middle. The vapors come up. They're getting heated from the heat going down this way. Creates a thunderstorm. The synthetic gas comes off the top, comes right in here and burns center burn on your piston head every time. How is this thunderstorm created inside? You got the heat exchange. Cold fuel vapors one way, hot gas the other. The rod in the center acts like a grounding rod, similar to how a thunderstorm. You got lightning bolts hitting the earth. The earth is a grounding. The vortex spins at extreme rates of speed, breaks down the molecules, boom, it's like distillation. You're getting the most potent fumes, gases, whatever you want to call them, out of that fuel source. So, seeing I've never run Big Red, now I got to figure out my valves. See if I can get this thing fired over. Alright. Wide open.
So what does this valve do?
This is the valve. This is basically the throttle.
Okay.
Dude, that thing's running hot.
Fresh air in.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was a
That's
successful run.
That's the air intake, right?
Yeah, we weren't getting the temperature anomalies.
Well, it was like 600 here, 400 there.
What is it now? Just resting 4, 6.
So this.
Yeah, but gradually rising, that makes, or gradually cooling rather from coming out. That's just
Yeah.
typical. But sometimes you have unusual spikes and dips,
Right.
which is kind of what I expected to see. Maybe we need to run it longer, or
Run it with straight gas first. But
what's
that's not gonna hold out.
that's the
running
rubber
with it.
smoking right now.
That's rubber smoking. This thing hasn't been. How long has it been since this has been run?
I don't know, a long time. But what I do remember about beer is that my dad said don't use it.
Why?
He said it runs too hot.
I thought it was beer that ran it cool.
Too powerfully anyway. Whether it be
What?
hot
Wait
or
a second.
cold, it
Wasn't
just had
that
too much
It
power.
was coffee and beer, and it brought the Blackhawks.
Was it?
I think so. We gotta put coffee in this thing.
Maybe that was there was some warning against using beer. I'm trying to remember specifically what it was. It's a little vague, but you know, I'm always curious, so I waited until now to say anything about it.
So what do you think? This is your first time seeing this?
That is probably one of the most successful runs I've ever seen on anything of this nature. I've never seen anything perform that efficient. I've never seen almost zero emissions coming out. That's mind-blowing. That's spectacular. These guys, extremely intelligent and experimentative, and they have an idea of exactly what they're doing.
All right.
I give them props.
Cool. Thank you, Josh, and thank you, David. So there you go, folks. I got to run Big Red. That was pretty sweet. It ran. It seemed like it was running pretty good. So there you go. Now all we have to do is just fine-tune this up a little bit, make sure that this thing doesn't explode the next time, because it was running a little hot with beer. So we'll probably just run some water through it next time with some gas, and we'll go from there. But from the Tesla Tech Conference, this is Jeremy with GEET Fits, David from GEET International, and our new buddy Josh from Albuquerque. Woo. Good night, folks.